I call the member for Mallee.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Bushfire season is upon us in regional Australia, and the indications are it will be a bad one. I second the motion. So reliable connectivity to triple...
Mallee, you just need to second the motion.
Yeah, I just did.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I might start again. Bushfire season is upon us in regional Australia, and the indications are it could be a bad one. So reliable connectivity to 000 is absolutely critical to saving lives in the bush. That is why the haste in clearing up this minister's mess is so important, and why a select committee on the 000 ecosystem is absolutely warranted. Given the second Optus 000 failure on Labor's watch, nothing could be more important than this House turning its mind to how we can save lives this summer and beyond, particularly in regional Australia. The composition of this proposed House Select Committee is fair and representative, and has a quick time frame of under 2 months to deliver findings. It is well and good for the Minister for Communications to claim she's called the telco heads in for a good talking to, and I have spoken with some of them as well recently, as has my colleague, the Shadow for Minister for Communications. This travesty is so critical, we need transparency. With the minister flailing and calling herself a new minister 5 months in, saving Australians' lives warrants full House engagement and transparency on what is happening with our 000 service. Regional Australians need reassurance. After a very poor run of performance from this minister and from the Albanese Labor government on its treatment of regional Australians, this House needs to give those in the bush the certainty that 000 will be there to save their lives. Under Labor, we have seen tick and flick meaningless so-called consultation when federal and state Labor government have in mind precisely what it intends to do, and it is centralisation and withdrawal of essential services from the bush. The best way to rebuild trust in the 000 system, and indeed in this government, is to have this inquiry. I wrote about the 000 system in my local newspapers in Mallee, and it's my duty as member for Mallee and as Shadow Minister to reassure my constituents that they can have confidence in calling 000. Amid the debate about Optus 000 failures, we've had to be very careful to ensure Australians will call 000 and be confident that it will work. That is why this Select Committee and what it is all about, rebuilding trust in arguably the most trusted service in Australia. Without 000, you don't get an ambulance. In all likelihood, particularly in the bush, you will die. Without 000, you don't get a firefighter or firefighting support. It's highly likely you'll die or suffer catastrophic injuries. Our job in opposition is to hold this government to account, and 4 lives have been lost. 4. This government has allowed Optus to undermine confidence in our 000 system, and we need to rebuild confidence right here with this Select Committee. Let me add my gratitude to our emergency services personnel. Nothing in this debate is a slight on their dedication and hard work, and I want to send a particular shout out to our emergency services volunteers, volunteer firefighters and ambulance service members. In my home state of Victoria, the Allan Labor government has undermined confidence and support in volunteer firefighting through their so-called emergency services volunteer fund levy. It is a tax grab. Volunteer firefighters are already shocked that transmission lines and wind turbines are being proposed through their farming land, exposing them to greater fire risk. Now they're being taxed for the inconvenience by yet another Labor government that is hungry for a tax revenue. Labor desperately needs to rebuild confidence and support in emergency services, and this Select Committee is how we get there.
Sorry, Minister.
I move that the debate be adjourned.
Debate be adjourned. I move that the debate be adjourned. All those the opinion say aye. Minister, can you state the question that the debate? The question is that the debate be adjourned. Is the motion be as moved by the member for Lindsay be agreed to? All those the opinion say aye. Aye. Contrary, no. Okay. Division. Division is required.
They stopped dividing during COVID because they wanted less people breathing on each other, I guess.